friends, hope you all are doing great. Thasin here. Today I'm here to talk about how to combine n number of sheets into one sheet. So I mean to say in the sheet number 1 we have serial number from 1 to 5 and others sheet we have from 6 to 11. Let it be 1000 number of data we have in 8 sheets, but the headers are same. Now we need to combine into one sheet. So I'll show you with example of 2 sheets so that you can apply for all n number of sheets. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the header from the sheets, and it is the same header. Actually all the sheet has the same header, serial number, date, region. So I have copied and pasted in the combined sheet where we want all the combined data. So now I'm going to write what is it called, formula for this. So just make a note of this. I'm going to type is equal to flower bracket open, and I will get into sheet number 1. And all I will do is, here you can see automatically this cursor, this flower bracket will come into the, what is it called, in the sheet number 1. I have to drag and select actually from the bottom layer to the upward. So let me select this from bottom till, I have to select till here. So A2. So here you can see from A2 to H6 it has got selected. Yes, it is perfectly alright. So I'm going to just, already it has come. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one semicolon here. So I have added a semicolon here, and then again what I will do is get into sheet number 2, and again I will do the same thing from here, from down part 2. I will drag till here so that it will get selected. Here you can see sheet number A2 to H7 it has got selected, and what I'm going to do is just I'm going to close this flower bracket. Now I'm going to just press enter. So here you can see in the combined sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next data 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all the data has combined here in one sheet. So it is really amazing that it has combined in one sheet. And now those data are static data. I mean to say, if I make changes in my sheet number 1, it won't change there in the sheet, in the sheet combined sheet. So all I have to do is now I have to make this as dynamic. So how we are going to make it as dynamic? So friends, let's make this data as dynamic. So let me tell you how to make this dynamic. So let's get into combined sheet. So here is our sheet. So even if I make changes to the sheet 1 and sheet 2, it should get combined in what is it called actually, combined sheet. So for example, if I make changes here, if I add now, for example, I'm going to add 20, this let it be 20 serial number, and I'm going to add one more data here and something actually I'm going to type here. So let me type here something. Sorry, but I'm not really typing actually anything related, but it will take much time if I have to match it. So here you can see in the combined sheet, I'm not able to find the 20th data actually. So how to combine that? It's a very simple thing. So all we have to do is, so what we can do is, I'm going to just remove this H7. So because this shows the identification of what actually. So A is actually nothing but the rows and the columns, and this H6 and H7 is actually columns. So what I'm going to do is rows. So I'm going to just remove this H7. I'm going to remove the number of H7, and at the same time in the sheet number 1 I'm going to remove it. So this A identifies about the this rows and columns. So actually what I did is actually A2 to H2, H6 it was there actually. So what I did is actually I removed. So guys, all I did is actually just remove the last part of the number of the second number, the end actually number. So now if I just press here, so here you can see, just a minute. So here you can see I have got the 20th data. So now this data I have got, but the thing is the second sheet data is not here actually. It has got attached to somewhere because it has taken even the space what I gave. So the space what I gave actually, that whatever data I include, that will be included there, but actually there is a space between 1 and 2. So Let me show. So my second data is in 1001 actually. So it has given 1000 gap in between this actually. Here you can see the data is up here, but it has given 1001 actually. What is that called, gap? Because if I make modification, this will come. The modification of sheet 1 will come here. The likewise for every sheet there will be a space of 1000 and 1000. So to how to avoid that 1000, so we have to make a small change in this we have to write a query. So query is nothing but, for example, if you want to give any what is that called, if you want to give any command to your database, so be using do is, now there is a slight change in this formula. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to type here query, query. So I'm going to just, here it is showing me, and I have added query, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to just type here after this flower bracket, I'm going to type here comma, and what I'm going to give command is I have to give that command in inverted bracket. So query is nothing but we are going to give a command to the database so that it will act according to it. So I'm going to just type here select. I'm going to just type here star. Select star in the sense select all the data. I need to say, so here, so where where column C should be in capital, only C should be in capital. Column 1 is not null. I mean to say the starting this box should not be null. So this so that it will make it, it will not keep it empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this, and I'm going to have a comma here, and I'm going to add a 0 here. So once you add the 0 and close this bracket, so once we close this bracket and press enter, so here we can see we don't have any space between the sheet 1 and sheet 2, and even 20 is also added. For example, I'm adding now in the sheet number 2, I'm adding 30th data. Something I'm adding here actually. Let it be anything. Just don't mind actually, I'm just trying to don't want to make this video lengthy, and don't want to skip at the same time, so that actually you shouldn't feel that something has hidden from you. So I feel when it is actually there will be a clear idea how to do it. So next let me see in my combined sheet CS whether really this 30 has got, yes, now it has added. So it shows that this data has become dynamic. So today we have learned a very new formula which is really doing amazing job. So thank you so much for listening. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt regarding this. You can combine n number of data using this formula. Take care, be safe at home. Bye bye.